Lanka has, and we kind of had this conversation where we really hype that a majority of the graduates who graduate from our universities are women, but we see very few of them in terms of critical conversations. So thank you very much for that point, and I think that's something we can all, as a country actually, do better on. So I would like to open the floor for a couple of questions. I'm very conscious of the time because not to hold you back from the lunch. So if there's any questions, do we have a mic that's going around the audience? If you could raise your hand if you would like to pose a question to Pat. We have a gentleman in table number 5. Yeah, pass one, please.
Thank you. My name is Mudita Gayatreka. I am representing Association of Ceylon and Chairman. Recently we have our members, full-time members received the GI certification for Ceylon. Thank you to all the partners who helped us. Actually, I don't have a question. I go to make a comment. I am very happy to Mr. Silva's comment on valuation. GI, only 4 items were selected under the GI. That is cinnamon pills, cinnamon powder, cinnamon leaf oil and cinnamon bark oil. Right? If you take 2022 statistics, 19,000 metric tons of cinnamon pills are being exported, earning $230 million US. As far as cinnamon powder and cinnamon oil is concerned, hardly any value addition. Cinnamon oil, only less than $5 million US has been earned as an export revenue. So therefore, as Mr. Silva correctly said, there is a huge potential of developing that sector. So therefore, what I suggest is, if you all can, any development partners can bring established global partner here who can do further value addition, oleo resins or the fractionation or whatever, so that our people can supply all raw materials to them, so that thereby we can reduce these regulatory problems. So the value chain would be, the number of players in the value chain would be limited. Like that, we can do that. So please think about that lines and try to bring some established partner here, so that we will be able to provide additional their raw materials from our end. The number 2 is, while doing that, we are using leaf oil, cinnamon leaf, which is left out in the field, and the cinnamon twigs and the small branches all are left out in the field. While doing that, we are not affecting the mainstream cinnamon bark production. So therefore, that is going as a waste. Other than that, we are producing large amount of biomass as a result of cinnamon bark making, processing. So those things are being used as a firewood or something, otherwise it is thrown waste. Even cinnamon outer bark, which is go as a waste, is containing about 5%, 5 to 6% polyphenols. So we don't have a technology to extract those things and use it as a value-added product. So we need, technical transfer here in Sri Lanka. With the, if somebody come and, establish a plant here, then we will be beneficial. And the other area what I want to, make a request to Ms. Hartal Silla, you all are doing a very great job, making a cinnamon peelers certification. Though you produce the cinnamon peelers, they are not fully, they are half baked. I would say, sorry for my, this thing, because they don't have, when they come to the field, I have got some people, they can't do a proper peeling job. So what I would suggest is, you may give them an apprenticeship for about 6 months or 7 months. We will be able to absorb 1 or 2 people and give them a full training 6 months or 7 months, whatever you think it is necessary, so that we will make them better peelers. Right? Thank you very much for doing that initiative and training these people, but make them fully versed peelers. Better to give them an apprenticeship. We will be able to help you in that area. Thank you.
I will let Mr. Sarn have this one.
You said that you want to see a large-scale investment there to be here. Already the two of the largest oleolecin and essential oils producers are here. You can even name them inside and plant limits are here. Unfortunately, they are not taking much cinnamon, they are taking all the pepper. Right? The other question on GI, getting a GI registered is like opening a door only. You have to promote it, protect it, defend it. It's like any other brand. If you just have that brand and it is not promoted, who the hell in the world knows that there is such a product? So government or institutions or association just taking a GI is only opening a door. You have to go beyond that. First and foremost, you have to promote it, at least in the international market. Then you have to protect it. Then you have to defend it. So otherwise, what will happen is we have a GI. Before Sri Lanka can sell this first GI product, you will have the people from other countries selling psilocybin GI. Totally negating the whole effort. You refer to all the training. Now, NVQ training, level 3 and 4, already has to have that 6 months period of apprenticeship. They come, they are assessed by NITA, then they go back to the field, then they have to work for 6 months and come back for assessment. Assessment is not done by us, by TVEC and NITA. So, but these are the short-term courses that including the cinnamon research station, and even we do 1 or 2 base training. That is not sufficient enough, that's only giving them basic. But if you do a NVQ, it covers the 6 months initial training, 720 hours of training has to be done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Silva.